my channel Good Mind Gyan. Today we are going to cover ICSE Chemistry Class 7 Chapter 2 Physical and Chemical Changes, and here we are going to see the physical changes and its characteristics. Characteristics of physical changes. These are the characteristics. One is no new substance is formed. Physical changes can be generally reversed. There is no change in weight during a change. Only a little heat is absorbed or given off during a physical change. These are the four main characteristics of a physical change. Children, you already know what a physical change is. A physical change is a change which is a temporary change, and it is a reversible change, and no new substance is formed in a physical change. So which are the four characteristics? No new substance is formed. Physical changes can be generally reversed. No change in weight during physical change, and only a little heat is absorbed or given off during a physical change. So let us see each characteristic with a few examples. First one, no new substance is formed. Now, if we take ice, okay, and on heating the ice will melt and it will form water. On further heating, the water will change into steam, and the steam on cooling will change into water. So the water on further cooling, it will solidify to form ice. So what you see here is it is only changing its form, but no new substance is formed. It is water in the beginning and water at the end. Only the forms are changing. Okay, so this was one example. Second example, you can take of sugar. If you take sugar and mix it with water, this is a sugar solution which is shown here. So if you take sugar and mix it with water, what will you observe? You will observe that it is formed, no change takes place in its molecules. And then when you evaporate it, okay, when you evaporate it, you will still get sugar which is left behind. The water will evaporate. So in this we can see that no new substance is formed. In the first case where it was ice, the substance was water in the beginning and at the end. And in the second case, that is of the sugar solution, we had added sugar in water. After evaporation also, what was left behind was sugar. Next, let us come to the next characteristic, that is physical changes can be generally reversed. Okay, now here the example is of zinc oxide. Okay, zinc oxide, as you know, zinc oxide, when you heat it, first of all, zinc oxide is white in color. When you heat it, it becomes yellow in color. And if you cool it down, okay, on cooling, you will get back or its original white color. So it is a reversible change. You can also see that in case of lead oxide, that is lead oxide is yellow in color. It will change to reddish brown in color, and on cooling it will get back its yellow color. Then the next is the wax. The wax, when you heat it, okay, the liquid wax will change into solid on cooling. Okay, first when you heat it, it will melt and it will go into liquid state. The liquid wax will change into solid on cooling. Similarly, when you take a piece of iron also, okay, it is stroked with a permanent magnet, what you will find that it gets magnetized. And however, if magnetized iron is striked, it loses its magnetism. So here you see that it is a reverse change which is taking place. Next characteristic is that there is no change in weight. For example, if you take 20 grams solid ice, you melt it, you will still get 20 gram of water. Similarly, if you take 15 gram of sugar solution and you evaporate it, what will be remaining back, the sugar, it will only be 15 gram only. Okay, so there is no change in the weight. Next characteristic is only a little heat, if any, is absorbed or given off during a physical change. Okay, so for example, if you take solid wax and the solid wax will change into molten wax, will again change into solid wax by giving off the same amount of heat energy. Okay, so that is a very good example of how solid wax is giving out heat, or heat is given out. So now let us see